ride the motorcycles today?
You know what? We are not going to take our bikes today. It's raining in Philadelphia. Welcome back to the channel. We are going into the city. What's going to happen today?
Well, welcome back to day 3 of our Philly trip. And we've got Jeff, our good buddy, and Patty. They're going to take us into the city. We're going to ride a train. We'll see museums. We're going to run to the top of the hill where Rocky's standing. Liberty Bell. I don't know. What else?
We're just going to go have a fun, different day because we're leaving our rides behind, and that's going to be different for us.
So no bikes, but a lot of fun.
Let's do this.
So we're still rocking a little rain gear today. At least I am.
Yeah, you know, we're downtown Philly. It's raining. We're at Drexel University. We're going in to see some cool stuff. We got a tour guide, Jeff McKee, with us here. But if you check him out, his outfit, he's got like his hunting boots on, a camo hat. I mean, he looks like he's in the scrub.
What a guy. And so what, we're taking a train somewhere?
I think we're getting on a train and going to downtown. We're going to be doing Geno and Pat's, the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, and run up the Rocky Balboa Stairs.
My man.
Yeah.
Should we get our first dose of history?
The first time I ever walked in this building here in Philadelphia, it blew my mind. I was just a greenhorn from Colorado. I didn't know this kind of history and this kind of architecture existed. But when you walk in there, that space is something you'll always remember. Let's go check it out. Where are we? 30th Street Station, Philadelphia.
30th Street Station, Philadelphia is where we are at.
What's up, champ?
Man, check this place out. Just spectacular.
So this is kind of a first for me. I really don't believe I've ever done this before. You've done this before, right?
Plenty of times, and I'm telling you, you're in for a treat.
I mean, here we are, no bikes. We're getting on a train underground in Philadelphia.
Check it out.
What are you putting your belt on? Your
Yeah,
buddies?
I had to go through security, but you know what? I got to tell you, I mean, this is the first time we've been in a place we had to go through security to see where America was born. And we love America. We love seeing America, shaking hands with America. And now we are going to see where it all began, and I'm stoked.
Is Jeff getting strip searched? What's going on
Well,
there?
he's carrying all the Makita drill bits, and he's got a Leatherman. I mean, I don't know. But I told Lance he needs to watch National Treasure because then he'll get a little bit more sense of what this place is like.
You made it, dude.
I know, but this, some of the hardware they detected with X-ray, I don't have any real heavy stuff. I wonder if they would have let me through with the sword.
No.
All right.
Hey, Mr. President, where are we at?
We are in Congress Hall, I think it is, and it's pretty awesome. It's a great feeling to be in here and know that our country was started in this area right here.
So this is an original chair from back in 1776, and we're going to see both branches of Congress today. It's going to be interesting because the country decided at some point in time, no more tyranny. Let's get together and do this thing.
What were those boots made for?
Those boots were made for walking, man.
And that's just what they'll do.
That's what they're doing.
So we're up in the Senate, and we're going to go look at the room here. We're downstairs in the House. This is Congress Hall. It's funny because we learned about this in elementary, high school, and you just forget some of the history of this stuff.
It's really good to see it. It's good to be here and get the feeling in your soul what happened for this country to get where it is today.
And we've been so many places across this country. And you said, I heard you saying earlier, shaking hands with America. I mean, we anointed that a few years ago. What better place to be than sitting here in Philadelphia? I cannot believe we just were in the House of Congress. you forget history, and I think this is the beginning of the next few days when we're going to be doing a bit more history, like Valley Forge and Gettysburg, and man, you just get a great feeling being here.
It's where it all started. We're standing in front of Independence Hall. George Washington is right above us here. I mean, I get such a great feeling. I mean, I love traveling the country. What we do is really awesome, and here we are, where it all began. And you know what? We believe in it. And we're here, and we're going to share some more.
And what's even better is we've got Jeff and Patty taking us around, and we've got our wives here, and we've got the Josh man, and just the whole crew, and we all get to witness this stuff together. So get on your horse, get out here, check this place out. History was made here first.
Let's go see the Liberty Bell.
What's up, boys?
We just got to see the Liberty Bell. Another great piece of American history. Awesome.
Well, guess what we got to do next?
Eat.
We're going to go maybe get a Philly cheesesteak or what?
We could go. We're going to go to Reading Terminal. If there's anything down there. There's Peking duck. There's beer. That's most important to me.
What about Geno or Pat's or whatever?
All right, that's in down Broad Street, South Philadelphia. We could Uber there.
You know what we could do there is we could get one sandwich, cut it up, and everyone take a bite of this one, and then cut the other one up across the street, and everyone take a bite.
And you know what we're going to say?
What?
Fuck, they're good.
Oh, you hear that?
So
Where'd you take me?
So a little change of plans. We're at Reading Terminal here in downtown Philly. I mean, it's got food everywhere. After we eat, we're going to run over and get a true Philly steak. We're going to do a taste test.
I'm with that cause. Yeah. What's going on?
Man, we are in the food market, and these sandwiches they're making, I mean, I got a brisket, you got corned beef. They're huge. They're like 5 inches thick. I don't know what we're going to do with it.
Jeff got the corned beef. Josh and I are getting pastrami, and we're going to do a little taste test. How about that?
Well, boys, we found ourselves some sandwiches. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Sandwich. This is a first beer for me in months.
All right.
So I just got to do it.
I mean, look at this pastrami sandwich. Loaded.
Are you pastrami or what are you?
I'm corned beef.
You're
Corned beef.
Yeah.
I got myself pastrami.
This half is
Chef's
up for grabs
choice.
if somebody wants to try it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I got the pastrami, but I didn't have them toasted, and I didn't have the slaw. I asked for a little sauerkraut.
good stuff. I mean, this brisket sandwich, check out my fingers. They're shiny and full of grease, but you know what? Look at that thick.
So our sandwich quest, I think this is our best sandwich yet. Almost like Robolays.
Cheers to you. What's the business?
We just got off the train, 30th Street. It's a trip of first. First time
this
in Jim
filter on.
Thorpe. First time for LC to ride an underground subway, so a lot of firsts on this trip.
It was it was really great. I mean, I do like the open plains, but I got to tell you, the history of this country and what's here in this city in Philadelphia is pretty amazing.
So I think next we're going to go to Geno and Pat's. We're going to do a little taste test on Phillies, and then we're going to run the stairs, get up there with this Rocky statue.
Yes.
Look at this guy. What's up?
We made it here to Pat's Steakhouse, and it's wet, is what they said. So I think we have to go into the truck. Is that what he was saying?
He says right now they're cooking out of the truck for a little while. So if you look across the street, there's GENO'S steaks, and this is Pat.
Hey, let's go take a taste test on these things. I can't wait. We'll rate them, see which one we like better.
I mean, this is world famous. People come here all the time, and so we're gonna just like do a little thing on our own. And
I'd love to have a full one, but we just ate some major sandwiches.
Like 15
man.
minutes ago.
yes,
So let's just do this thing. We were illegally parked. Let's
right.
get out of here.
It's crowded down here, so hey. Well, we're here at the truck, and the three of us are trying to decide, but the coach here that knows what's going on is telling us what we should get. You got to order fast.
I want to get a cheesesteak, grilled onions, and Cooper Sharp cheese.
But the original is
Whiz.
cheesesteak with onions with cheese whiz.
Whiz,
What
yeah.
they call it, whiz.
Whiz, yeah.
Just two.
But I
you want to try Whiz?
Should we? Because
I
it's
mean, it's
original.
really, we used to get them with Whiz.
Then let's just do one.
Okay, so
Let's
we're
do
only
it.
going to get one because we're all full. Do call it out
Grilled
loud.
onions with Whiz.
Hey, Jeff just bought that one.
All right, so we're about ready to unveil this Philly cheesesteak, and it's my first, literal one here in Philly, so I can't wait. We did the onions with whiz, which is the original, so there you go.
So
Oh my
onions with
gosh.
whiz is the original.
That looks so bomb.
We might need a knife.
Yeah, I got you.
You got me? That's not quite as large as Jeff's knife.
Small pieces.
Okay, everyone grab one.
I'm going to take me a bite right here.
Go ahead. No, I don't need one. I've had 800 of
Look
them.
at the bread. It looks so chewy.
Wow.
You got to, you have to tell me what you think with your mouth full. So,
Well, I'll tell you, it's really good, it's tender, it's cheesy, and I'm glad I'm not eating a lot because I already ate a sandwich.
I like the bun. It's like a little bit chewy. I can't really taste the onion so much though. Cheese whiz in a jar. Not bad, baby.
Yeah.
what are you ladies thinking?
I did not think I was gonna like the cheese whiz, but I like it. It's pretty good.
I'm not a Cheese Whiz fan, but I'm still eating it.
I'm a big Philly cheesesteak guy, so. The cheese whiz. Unexpected.
Yeah,
Very good.
right?
You guys are doing it right. Now, imagine after like drinking all night, you're here at 2 in.the morning. They could have put anything on there, and you were like, "Hey, that's good." But Whiz,
All right, so next stop, we're gonna go to GENO'S and do a little taste comparison.
And we'll rate them, and you know what, we're going to tell you who we think is our favorite. This place has been here since 1930, so I don't know how long they've been here.
Well, I was just gonna
this
say
is the inventor.
the grandson of the owner was sitting here, so we're being a little quiet because he's gonna come out and yell at us and say Pat's is number one, right?
They said they're the inventors of this.
These are the
Originator.
So, who do we run into?
Well, we're here with Frankie, who is one of the grandnephews, right?
Yes.
Tell us a story about the place.
So the business started by great uncle Pat and my grandfather Harry had a hot dog stand right across the street, and every day they made hot dogs, ate hot dogs. And one day a cab driver came by when my uncle was making something for my grandfather and himself. He put a little meat on the grill, put some onions on a piece of Italian bread, getting ready to take a bite. The cab driver said, "Wow, that's really great." So Uncle Pat broke the sandwich in half, gave it to the cab driver. He said, "Wow, that's really great. Forget about hot dogs, make this sandwich." And that was the invention of the Philly steak sandwich in 1930.
Wow.
And then like a bunch of years later, one of my employees got tired of eating steak sandwiches with them without onions and put some cheese on it, and that was the invention of the Philly cheesesteak.
So he put cheese whiz or cheese?
Well, we're Italian. He probably put provolone back then.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that sounds good too.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Well, we just tried one, but we went with the whiz and the grilled onions.
That's my favorite.
And the bread is so good.
The bread's really good.
Is it made just a bakery you have? Or?
Well, yeah, it's the same baker. We've been using this baker in particular is the one we've been using for 30 years. Our original baker went out of business, but we have a bread mafia in Philadelphia, so they're all cousins.
Right.
So I say what makes the bread in Philadelphia so good is it's the water that comes out of the Schuylkill River. It's a little dirty. It makes the bread taste a little nutty. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Well,
Down
why,
with that.
why should people come and visit you here?
Well, this is where the Philly steak sandwich was invented. The Philly cheesesteak was invented. This is where Rocky ran in the historic movie, the original movie in 1976. We have a plaque in the ground in the front. We were in the movie. So if you want to see where the cheesesteak was invented and you want to meet the family, we're still here. You have to come here.
It's Sunday and you're out here.
It's
and you're
Sunday.
talking with customers
It's Sunday and I'm here.
And that's what we like about family legacy across this country. So 1930, and they are still here doing their thing. Family's still here.
Yeah, 94 years.
And even though it's very short that we met, you're now our family.
I love it.
Right? That
I love
happens all
having
the
family. I love having extended family.
Yes. So if you're ever in Philadelphia, Pat's.
What would you call that? Shaking hands with what?
Shaking hands with America, right?
That's right.
Shaking, that's right. It doesn't get any more American than this.
We just had a big sandwich at the market over downtown over there. We just had some cheesesteak. We're going across the street to GENO'S now. But I don't know. Do you think we can run the stairs?
So he just said Rocky was filmed here and they were part of it. We are going to run the stairs. Let's go, Balboa.
Look at that.
I have the tiger. I have the tiger.
Can we do it?
So here we are in front of GENO'S. We just had Pat's King of Steaks. You saw that. Jeff, tell us a little bit about this place.
So, GENO'S has always had the money, the flashy sign, there's just two ways of going out about anything. You guys could dress out your motorcycle and put little dingle balls around the edge, and that's the way you would roll it. This is one of those places. He's got the flaming sign that really stick out. My steaks are the best. They were the inventors, and now it just comes down to whose tastes the best to you.
So the other ones had originator, had established in it, but they were all hashtags.
Yes.
So he may have a good social media presence.
He might. I mean, I didn't realize that. This guy started in 66.
Oh,
that
the year I
started
was born.
1930s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
66.
50 yards apart, you got Pat's and GENO'S. And you heard what Jeff just said about both of them. We met the guy from Pat's, really cool guy, so we're going to see what's up.
Look at GENO'S merch shop. He's got it all.
Let's go try
Let's go try it.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
You going to the wrong window, dude?
Wow, rookie.
See, no soup for you. 2 steaks, onions, and whiz.
2 whiz with.
Thank you.
There you have it.
We just got shut down, so we had to move to the first window. That's the first time we've been yelled at.
Get your change. Thank you.
No soup for you.
We have a really good patch wall in our studio, and we wanted to show you this patch wall. I mean, this is amazing.
Looks like they've got us beat, though, so we got to keep working. You know what I mean? But I'll bet you if we went through these and spent some time, we'd see similar patches.
That was like 39 seconds to get 2 cheesesteaks. I like
Yeah,
it.
the speed was there. The merch is there. The association with the police across our country is here.
It's an all-American thing, I'm telling you. Billy,
Right.
Billy
This
rocks.
is. I like this. Kind of battle of the steaks. It's brought so many people to this part of the city just for that.
So we need napkins and a knife.
Let's go cut open the steak.
Well, sir,
Thank you, sir. Let's
Yeah.
unveil this. This is the GENO.
initial presentation, not
It's a
bad.
little bit bigger looking.
It does look bigger,
And it has
but it
steam
doesn't look
coming
like
off.
it has as much cheese on it.
They spread it on the bun.
Right.
Yeah, they do cheese the bun.
Yeah.
Everyone grab a piece.
Okay, thank you, honey.
Josh, there's Laura.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let me grab one more knife here. Cut.
Cheers. Woo.
Flavor-wise, this is good, but flavor-wise, definitely across the street at Pat's.
I think the bread's a little different too.
Yeah.
But there are more onions. I just can't. It pulls me back to a childhood memory because my father used to love to melt Cheese Whiz and eat that shit. Like, good stuff.
I was going to say the other one. I think this one takes a cake for me.
Really?
It's the onions. The meat tastes like it has a little more soul to it, I don't know. It's a close tie.
Maybe a little au jus or something on it.
Uh-huh.
Or I don't know. But very good. Ladies,
You need to get
I
some.
love the onions. But I'm kind of the same thing over there at Pat's. But this was good.
I don't know. It's
so
a
we
tough,
got
it's a
one
close call.
Pat's. What are you thinking?
Loving the onions on this one too.
So
And,
what's your choice?
I probably like this because it has less cheese on it.
So we've got a GENO'S, a Pat's. You said Pat's. I gotta go with Pat's.
All right, there you have it. 3-2. Pat's. But try them both.
What are you boys looking at?
Strip club.
Well, Frankie told us that GENO'S father was a big Harley guy, and they restored his Harley, and they've got it in here. So we're looking through the window.
Yeah, it's a Dyna.
Looks like an old diner. Orange, just like GENO'S.
Well, it's funny. These two places, Pat's and GENO'S, they have something in common. Not only the sandwiches, but they both like Harley Davidson.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
We just spoke with a local when we were looking through the window, and what do you say?
Pat's is chopped up and GENO'S is sliced, but all the ingredients supposedly are the same.
Same beef, same bread, same
onions,
cheese,
cheese.
but chopped. And we just found out we might have not got onions on the first one, even though we asked. So that could have swayed some voting decisions.
And,
you know?
and I don't know what the true Philly is, because I've always known a Philly cheesesteak is chopped.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of why I went to Pat's, because it was chopped up and that was familiar to me.
Hey, I don't know. So if you get a piece of bread and some steak and put cheese on it in Arizona, is it not a cheesesteak? Is it just an Arizona sandwich?
Yes.
It's a cheesesteak. It's just not a
I
Philly.
don't know what you got.
You got the
Oh, it was a bug. Yeah, bug flew into my.
and you left them there for dinner.
Nice. Look who decided to show up.
Well, the nav took us one way, and then we didn't see this parking structure, so
We're looking over there for parking, and it's over here.
That's because you guys are, giant piles of cheesesteaks.
We're gonna run it. We're gonna do it.
So we're gonna go up them. I mean, we'll see how we do. It'll be a run move, but in the movie, this whole area that they filmed it somewhere else because he was running from his area, his home, and his
boxing,
apartment.
yeah, he was down in-
and it was all like a ghetto.
He was
and-
from where we were just at,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
And
but
then
he
he gets
runs
to the
top
stairs.
and he does this, and then I thought, for the life of me, the statue was at the top of those stairs.
It used to be.
It used to be.
They changed it.
Because it's right over there now,
Yeah,
right?
they took it down. That's it right there.
So he's been downgraded. Well, is
No,
that the deal?
No, actually, he owns the park. Have you seen his picture all the way around on all the flags? I'm serious. It's the Rocky Run that's coming up.
So I saw a show on TV saying that now they're kind of dilapidated, and you get to the top and it's kind of crumbly cement and it's really not taken care of. And they're like, it's like an icon in the city, but they let it go. And it's like the guy on TV was saying they need to clean it back up because tourists come here and check
You
it
were
out.
Let's go
talking
check
about
it out.
that.
After 27 flights of stairs, a grueling effort made by all, we made it to the top.
How? You should have run with this. Well,
Yeah.
you did for a little bit.
The guy who filmed it, he kind of,
I know. So, I've always wanted to do that. Cheese.
Cheese, steaks.
Listen, man, I could run that so much faster than those two guys, but I don't really want to show it up. Like, I don't want to be that guy that shows everyone how great I am.
I got you.
But yeah, I can do it.
What's going on here? Chuck T.
Hey, man, I just pulled up with my Converse. Look at that. Rocky was wearing those as well in the movie. I'm the real Balboa.
And the weird
I had
thing
the
about
Tiger.
that, he usually wears Vans when he rides, but now he'd had his Converse on, so it worked out perfect.
I
I
think it
don't
was
wear
planned
Vans.
out.
I'm a
Boot rider?
I'm a boot rider. I'm safety first.
I'm going to just save you some time on this one, and we can just read it to them. We don't even have to memorize anything.
Well, let's read it then. This is the Washington Monument, 1897, by Rudolph Siemering. This bronze monument portrays the nation's first president, George Washington, in his role as commander-in-chief during the Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. The allegoric figures on the pedestal represent Washington's era in American history. The groups arranged around the lower level show Native American people as well as animals and plants of the period. This monument was donated to the city of Philadelphia by the State Society of Cincinnati of Pennsylvania, a group of descendants of Revolutionary War officers. So Jeff and I were talking a little bit, and the strife and the pain that you see around this monument, right? You're talking about the
it affects
animals.
you, everything. To me, like, I walked around the first time I saw it, and different parts of it really kind of struck home because so many people died to make this country what it is today, starting with George Washington. All this whole trip of the days showing us history of you know, how our country was formed, from the very first badass guys that decided there needs to be some rules and they're not going to take any more shit from the king, you know, to what we have today. We have our own struggles. Here we are hundreds of years later with our own incredible struggles that are hinging on some of the documents that were from that time. So great city, great history, steep stairs, be careful.
But when you first got here, you came to this monument.
I came to
and
this.
You almost came to tears, because if you look at it,
Yeah.
the strife that's happening up there, you've got Native Americans. We know what they all went through. You've got the animals that were, you know, somewhat slaughtered during the number of years that this country's been around, and you've got this, just the pain. But at the end of the day, this is really what started America.
Yeah.
And today we've been learning and listening about that through the Congress. It's just been amazing to hear all this history. Liberty Bell.
Well, the fact that the city of Philadelphia, you know, it kind of, you know, doesn't really ever get the credit it really deserves for what it is. You know, there's all these great places in our country that history starts here, and it has really kind of dug in, and they've been working really hard to preserve it.
So I got to say this: if you come to a place like this, come and see some of these memorials, because they have some heavy history, and you can get in the moment. And once you're in that moment, I got to tell you, you're gonna love this country.
So thank you for the tour today. I think, are we going to go to the house?
Yeah, we're going to go up to my place in Chester County, you know, and hang out and just, you know, see what it's like to just be a normal guy in Pennsylvania. Come over to my place.
We've made it to the house. It's been a couple hours. I did find myself a new hat that I believe I will bring home.
And
it's Cinco de Mayo, we just found out.
yeah, so Jeff pulled out his Cinco de Mayo boots.
Oh!
He's gonna go in all deep with these tonight.
Teresa,
You know what
what's the business? What's going on here?
We are going to go get some Mexican food because it is Cinco de Mayo.
What do you get?
Hello. Thank you for opening the door. We had a day, didn't we?
We had a great day. And look, we're back at the house. We had so much history. We had great food, great company, and great times.
Get over here. Get over. Let's close it out on the porch. We saw Philly. We had cheesesteaks. We had Mexican food. We realized it was Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully this isn't out too far after Cinco de Mayo, but good times. Off of the motorcycles, because we're just showing you what you can see if you're in a new place.
We took some trains today, as you saw, but you know what? The history that we saw, the feeling you get, the power, the energy when you're standing in front of these buildings and these places, it's amazing, and you really get proud of where we came from as a country. I love it.
So hope you had a good time. What do they need to do?
Yeah, what do they need to do?
You need to ring that bell.
Subscribe to the channel and comment.
Please comment. We love to read your comments.
And before we go, we still have more time here, but you know what? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Did I already say that?
They did.
I did.
But
We
where
did.
should they go to buy stuff?
2LaneLife.com. And this is Josh right here.
And when he says stuff, it's mostly V-twin parts and accessories, suspension, seats, bars, risers,
Cool shirts.
exhaust, whatever.
Cool shirts.
You want to get
Plus-
really detailed.
Well, mostly because I want to let them know what they can do to help support the channel so we can keep putting out these videos.
You know
love
what?
it.
You know what? Go check out the new hat holster. See what everyone's talking about.
Let's
And
go.
we will
See you down the road.
All right.